So initially, everybody completes a graduation and they are looking for a job. Okay, so you also completed your graduation. Instead of going in the normal zone, why do you change your shift from getting into the corporate world to even our old world?
Yeah, so that's a very interesting question, Manoj. So yeah, like everybody, I like in India, as they say, there are three types of people born. One is a doctor, the second one is an engineer, and the third one is a family disappointment. So I did not, I could not memorize a lot because I'm more of a analytical sort of person. I like to understand things on a deeper level. So being a doctor, you have to memorize a lot of things, and I was scared of the cuts in the operations and the blood that you have that's there in the operation theater. So I was like, doctor is not for me, and I did not want to be a family disappointment. So I thought, why not be an engineer? So I completed my graduation in 2018. And when I completed my graduation, I joined TCS, and therein I joined as a developer, and I worked in development for a couple of years, and I also started doing some testing roles. So I was doing both of those roles, and I was having decent interest in programming and testing and all these things. But we all have that one thing that's very close to our heart, and we always want that we should do something about it. And for me, that was public speaking and communication. Though I was not even aware that these things, these skills, I have them within me. I just have to polish them. But slowly and gradually, my zeal to do something led me to places, led me to people. And, as I met more people, as I joined more organizations, as I was mentored and trained by some really elite coaches who really helped me carve out a niche for myself, I realized that, okay, public speaking and communication is something that's very close to my heart. I want to help out a lot of underconfident people. A lot of people, the problem is not that they don't have good public speaking skills or they don't have the ability. The problem with a lot of people is the confidence level goes down. Their self belief goes down during their early childhood or during their adulthood or during their corporate life, that they are not able to go out there and stand up and speak. It is not that they don't have confidence. They might be having confidence also, but low self-esteem, low self-belief, all these things actually add up, and they think that they can't go out there, they can't present themselves, they can't, their voice doesn't matter. And I used to think that about myself at one point of time. I was selected to a very top-notch school in France, and when I couldn't join that school, I felt my life is over. And that was a very tragic period in my life. And I think that's when I could not go for a master's program in management in France. That's when it hit me hard that I don't want to depend on a tag or a degree. I want to be a self-learner for life. I want to build my life on my own. I don't want to be defined by any tags or by institutions or by colleges or by degrees. I want to create a name for myself. And slowly and steadily, my search began. I met people on the way. And, that's how the journey began. And the most important part was initially I was not having the confidence because, several incidents happened in my life because of which I thought my voice does not matter like a lot of other people. Once one of my managers said to me, you're not as smart as you think. When she said that, she did not realize what she did to me. She actually crumbled my confidence, and she actually shook me from inside, and I took her words for granted. I thought, I'm not as smart as I think I am. I can't go out there. I can't present myself. I was submerged in self-pity. I was submerged in, you can say, low self-esteem. I thought that why would somebody want to hear me? I'm not a smart person. I'm not a confident person. All these things happen. But as you say, if you have, if you have some zeal within you, if you want to do something, God shows you the way. So by the grace of God, I met some right people at the right time who said that, Taiba, yes, every speaker who starts out, they think the same as you're thinking about yourself. They have low self-confidence. They have low self-belief in themselves. But what's the good news? Confidence is a skill. Public speaking is a skill. Communication is a skill. And like so many thousands of people who have mastered the skill, even you can master it with the right mindset and skill set. And that's what I did. I just followed my mentors. I just did the work that was required. And you know what happens when you do things that you promise to yourself or with other people? You start building self-belief. You start becoming confident. You start feeling more, energized. And that's how I, from a person who was totally crumbled down with confidence, I actually rose up and I actually learned building confidence every single day. And that's what I teach to my clients. How do they build up their confidence? How do they build up their self-esteem? How do they build their self-belief so that they don't miss out on opportunities? They don't think less of themselves. And they unlock everything in their life that they are looking for.